Hello guys, I'm doing a quick video because I've been contacted by a few players of Clash of Kings that obviously they're serious players of this game, so I'm showing this video that a friend of mine has just posted, iRems. Now, he's a very big player of Clash of Kings. He's 1.1 billion power, which is huge power, and he has a group that all of his friends are in. Now they are Arabs, and they are quite high rollers. They are big spenders in this game, and as you can see on this video, they've created a boycott of Clash of Kings. So you can see all the different names are changing on this video. Now these are all the members that are involved in this boycott. They've all changed their avatars to Clash of Kings boycott, and you can see they've all got very, very big power. And basically they want to try and get Elex, the game makers, Clash of Kings, to listen to them and support them a little bit more with regards to direct support, maybe extra discount on packs, or whatever else, you know, that there is. I'll just show you. So they're upset about ways that they're supporting them. You know, they get a lot of money from them, they don't get nothing in return, they're treated poorly. The Arab players, they take the game really seriously. Yeah, so there's well over 200 members. You know, they're talking about the merges, they're talking about event rewards, they're talking about direct support, you know, and all this sort of stuff. I know it's not relevant to lots of you because lots of you, you know, you're not in this group, mate. You don't get to, you know, you haven't got the ability to spend their sort of money. You know, these are all the members that are involved in this that are trying to get the game makers to listen. You know, it's, in all fairness, you know, it's fair enough. You know, they want action from the game. They want them to listen to them and to actually, you know, do this sort of stuff. And it's a fair point. I'm going to have to say it is a fair point. But I'm talking with regards to all players of this game. Whether you spend lots of money or you don't, the game makers need to listen to their members a lot more. I know they can't please everybody, but you know, they need to give better support, much better support than what they give now. When they've got errors or glitches or wrongs, they should just accept it and reimburse or give compensation. They should do these things. You know, some of the packs that they provide are they really are quite expensive. You know, they are. For some people that have got lots of money, maybe it's not that expensive to them, but everybody sees it differently. Let's be fair, $100 to one person may not be a lot, but to another person, $100 is a lot. So their growth in the game is just never really gonna, they're not going to achieve where they want to be in the game. I get messaged every day by players that want to get stronger stats, that want to build their castle up. But let's be fair, Clash of Kings, they know this. They've done this very, very cleverly. If you want to get big, if you want to get a P5, if you want ridiculously high stats, you've got to pay for it. That's a fact. If you did it without spending, it's not achievable. Prestige badges, you know, for a P5 alone, the amount of prestige badges you need is ridiculous. So a lot of it is unrealistic. And lots of things do need to be addressed. They do. Like this boycott, this might actually work. Clash of Kings might actually listen and may actually provide what they're requesting. But is that just because of the fact they will lose lots of money? Because I will have to say, it shouldn't be just about the money. It should be about all the players that play this game. There's plenty of players that have been very unhappy on this game and they're not heard. Nothing happens. They don't get no help and they're just forgotten and basically told to sod off, because either one, they're not a big spender, or whatever else. You know, we can go back to when I was zeroed. It was a blatant exploit. The King's Order destroy and all of the cannons, all that sort of stuff. They weren't developed in this game for that, you know, but it was used and it was exploited, and obviously 40 million power gone. Clash of Clans, they're not interested, you know. I made it very clear to them, you know, that exploit makes all peace shields redundant and pointless, and they shouldn't be charging money for something that doesn't work. But they don't listen. They're not interested. You know, it's one player complaining. Why are they going to listen? So yes, IREMS and his 200 members, you know, they're doing a boycott to get the game to listen to them. And, you know, maybe they will, and maybe they will do something and make something happen for them. Is this our only way of getting this game, the game makers of this game, to listen to us? You know, if there's a problem and lots of people are not happy about it, you know, this is an example of a joint effort to make a change, make something happen in this game, to make Clash of Kings, Elex, actually listen. I mean, let's be fair. The game makers, if I could be wrong, but when they last disclosed their profits, it was like 200 million. I mean, seriously, 200 million profit, and their support is how rubbish? Seriously, you know, their support is terrible. When, you know, little members, very, very small members that don't spend any money, they message in with a problem, they're sent back a generic answer, and they're probably not listened to. Daydreams himself said, when you message the GM in the game, they get, what, about 500,000 messages a day or something stupid like that. They don't even read half of them. That's really crap. That's terrible. Really, really bad from a company that has made millions from us, all of us. They've made this money from us. If we never spent the money, they wouldn't be where they are. That's just a fact, you know? But I was brought up to know very well, you know, big eggs aren't always the difference. It's all the little ones, because there's usually 100 times more little ones than the big eggs. And it's sort of, there's a balance. You have to take care of the lot, the whole, you know, every single player member that participates in this game should be heard and should have, if they have problems, resolved, you know, addressed, resolved and sorted. You know, it should just have, you know, this game, it's the biggest or one of the biggest of its kind played now. You know, there's other games that people's opinion may say are better. All right, fair enough. But we're talking about the people that play this. You know, we're addicted to it. We play it. We spend money on it. You know, we spend a lot of money. I've spent a lot of money on this. You know, and even I believe that I should be heard. And I do kind of agree with what IREMS and his 200 members have done here with this boycott to make the game makers listen. You know, if these 200 members, and they are big spenders, stop spending, Clash of Kings / Elex are going to notice, you know, and they would have to make a decision. But should it always be where something this big should happen before they listen? You know, it shouldn't be like that. They should be listening. They should be trying to make a difference. I mean, I know it's hard for them because they can't please everybody, but there are things that need to be sorted out. You know, the support, for one, that needs to be sorted out. There's just no support. A lot of the things in the game are not explained properly. There is a lot that isn't explained, you know, and so many people don't really know or still have trouble navigating. I still find things on here that I didn't even know about, that other people knew about. You know, there's loads of things on here, you know, and back to my point, you know, I mean, you can see there's so many names and so many members that are coming across the screen that are all joined in on this boycott. They've all changed their avatars to Clash of Kings boycott. You know, they're all quite big members, you know, and they're all serious game players. So they've sorted this out and organised this to try and make this happen, you know, and yeah, fair enough. But at the same time, it shouldn't really be this way, where they have to do this just to be heard. I don't think, but I think the game makers, Elex, Clash of Kings, they need to address their support to their players. They need to look at all players across the board, and it needs to be balanced. It does need to be balanced. The whole game as a whole should be balanced, because at the moment, I have to say, it's not balanced at all, and there are a lot of unhappy players of this game, very, very unhappy players, and unfairly, they're not being listened to or heard. It needs to be done. Something needs to be done. Thanks for watching, guys.